Let's learn how to crochet the Suzette stitch. This is a lovely textured stitch that's easy to learn, works up quickly, and creates a beautiful fabric with plenty of structure. This stitch is great for scarves, blankets, washcloths, bags, and lots of other types of projects too. Today I'll be using US Crochet Terms, but I'll put the UK equivalent up on the screen as well. Today I'm using 100% cotton yarn, DK weight, and a 3.5mm hook, but feel free to experiment, try a different yarn weight and hook size. Start by making your slip knot in your preferred method. And when you're ready, you want to make your foundation chain in multiples of 2 or any even number. So go ahead and make your chain to the length that you want. So for this example, I did 20 chains. And we'll start row 1 by placing a stitch second chain from the hook just right here, and we'll place a single crochet. So insert your hook, pull through a loop, yarn over and pull through both loops. Now in that very same space where we've just done our single crochet, we'll place a double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into that space, yarn over, pull through a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2 to complete your stitch. And you've done your very first Suzette stitch. For row 1 we will skip a chain and then do a Suzette, skip a chain and then do a Suzette until you reach the end of the row. So let's skip our next chain. So skip that chain, in the next chain along, work a single crochet. And in that very same space, work a double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into that same space, yarn over, pull through a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and then pull through 2. Now skip the next chain, in the next chain along, work a single crochet. Yarn over, pull through both loops, and in that very same space, work a double crochet. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Skip the next chain, in the next chain along, work a single crochet. And in that very same space, work a double. So keep repeating this pattern until you get to the end of row 1. And remember, if you're using UK terms, you'll be placing a double and then a treble into the chains. Feel free to pause the video here and I'll see you at the end of row 1. I'm now at the end of row 1, I've got 2 chains left, so remember to skip one and in that very last chain work a single crochet. Great, and now we've finished row 1. To start row 2, turn your work. And for every row, we will always start by placing our stitches into the very first stitch on that row. So we'll place a single and then a double crochet into that very first stitch. So go ahead and insert your hook right into that very first stitch, yarn over, pull through a loop, yarn over and then pull through 2. Then go back into the same space and place a double crochet. And that's our first Suzette stitch. And the pattern is pretty much what we did in row 1. So we'll skip the next stitch and in the next stitch along here we'll place a single crochet and then our double. So go ahead and work a single crochet and then work a double crochet into the very same space. Remember to skip that next stitch and in the next stitch along place a single crochet. Go back into the very same space and place a double crochet. Remember, if you're using UK terms, these are doubles and trebles. Skip the next stitch. In that next stitch long, place a single crochet. Go back into the same space and place a double crochet. As a quick tip, You should be placing your Suzette stitches into the single crochets from the row below. It might be a little bit difficult to visually recognize your single crochets, so the easiest way to remember is to skip a stitch and then work your Suzette, skip a stitch and then work your Suzette. So keep repeating this pattern until you get to the end of row 2. Feel free to pause the video here. I'm now at the end of row 2 and I have 2 stitches left. That very last stitch does tend to curl around to the bottom, so be careful not to miss it. So skip that stitch, and that very last stitch, just right at the end, place a single crochet. And remember, you'll always end your rows with a single crochet into that very last stitch. Great, and that's the end of row 2, and this is what it should start to look like. To start row 3, turn your work. Now all you need to do is keep repeating row 2 until you reach your desired length. I'll start row 3 with you, and I'll also share a colour changing tip. Remember, to start your row, always work a Suzette stitch into that very first stitch. So insert your hook under both loops and work a single crochet. Go back into the same space and work a double crochet. And that's your first Suzette stitch. And the pattern from there is exactly what we did in row 2. So skip the next stitch, skip, and then place a single crochet, go back into the same space and place a double crochet. And that's your Suzette. And keep repeating that pattern of skipping the next stitch. So skip, and then work your single crochet and then your double crochet. And remember, when you come to the end of your round, always place a single crochet into that very last stitch. I'll show you how to do a colour change. Always change your colour on that very last stitch at the end of your row. So here I've got 2 stitches left and I will end with a single crochet. I'm going to start my single crochet as normal and then do my colour change. Insert your hook into that very last stitch, yarn over and pull through a loop. And stop, pin that yarn to the back and grab your new colour. So here I'm just going to use like a light green. I'll hook that onto my crochet hook and then pull that yarn through to complete my stitch. And that completes your colour change. Now all you need to do to start your new row is to turn your work and start as normal. So turn your work, feel free to just tighten those tail ends, and in that very first stitch, place your single crochet. And then place a double crochet into the very same space. And just repeat the pattern that we've been doing. So keep repeating row 2 until you get to the length that you want. And congratulations, you have now learned how to do the Suzette stitch with a colour change. I just worked a few more rows and you can really see that texture starting to pop. As always, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching all the way through. If you like my tutorial and want to help my channel grow, hit that subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And yeah, I'll see you later.